Let me piece yourself back together now. What's your vision?
Trump tells shocking truth after raid on his attorney tied to Mueller's dirty secret. Americans were outraged and shocked when dirty cop Robert Mueller went too far and arranged an early morning raid on the president's attorney, Michael Cohen. This is in stark contrast to the treatment Hillary Clinton got while she was under investigation for actual crimes. Mueller's motivated by a dirty secret, and the president shocked him by exposing the truth. Special counsel Robert Mueller is a dirty cop. He has a history of letting the bad guy go and making sure he wins at any cost. So, when he was tasked with covering up for the deep state, who are his good buddies at the DOJ and FBI, he wasn't going to let them down. After months of investigating President Donald Trump, Mueller and his deep state team of rats couldn't find any real Russia collusion. So, they moved on to trying to build the case that Trump engaged in obstruction of justice when he fired James Comey. That didn't work either. So, the game changed, and Mueller is now out to do one thing: find anything on Trump and write a report that the Democrats can use to impeach him. As Lavrentiy Beria, head of Joseph Stalin's secret police in the old Soviet Union, said, "Show me the man, and I'll show you the crime." Mueller and his team of rats are using the old Stalinist tactics. The man is Donald Trump, now they are in search of a crime. This is where the raid of the president's private attorney comes in, and it's not the Stormy Daniels payoff they're after, it's a $150,000 donation that Trump got for giving a speech in 2015. The Daily Wire reports, Special Counsel Robert Mueller is investigating a $150,000 donation to President Donald Trump's charity in 2015 from a Ukrainian businessman who has given tens of millions of dollars to Bill and Hillary Clinton. The donation, from Ukrainian billionaire Viktor Pinchuk, came after then-candidate Donald Trump gave a 20-minute speech at a European conference that promoted closer ties between Ukraine and the West, Business Insider reported. This Ukrainian billionaire who paid Trump is really a close ally of the Clintons. The New York Times reported in 2016 that Pinchuk has directed between $10 million and $25 million to the Clinton Foundation, and that he also lent his private plane to the Clintons and traveled to Los Angeles in 2011 to attend Mr. Clinton's star-studded 65th birthday celebration. Now, why is this an issue? So what if Trump took $150,000 for a speech? The truth is that it's a nothing burger, but in Mueller's hands, he will try to turn it into a suspicious donation or some crime. This Ukrainian billionaire, who paid Trump for giving the speech, is a Clinton best buddy. So, you can see where they might try to shaft Trump in some way that we can't see yet. But, there's more. Mueller's dirty secret and his big motive to remove Trump are his ties to the illegal Uranium One deal, which involved then-Secretary of State Hillary Clinton selling off 22% of America's uranium stores to Russia, and in return, the Clinton Foundation got $145 million in donations. The company Rosatom was the Russia company Vladimir Putin used to obtain the uranium. Fox News reports, Robert Mueller, the special counsel leading the probe into alleged Russian interference in the election, was the head of the FBI when it investigated Rosatom officials' extortion and corruption. So, Mueller let the Clintons get away with the Uranium One deal. Trump wants it reopened, and reports are that it is being investigated right now. This means Mueller has a vested interest in making sure Trump goes down, in any way possible. During the 2016 election, Russia became the boogeyman that stole the election. That's the fake news narrative the Democrats are selling. Hillary's campaign teamed up with Ukrainians to advance this narrative. This Russian-Trump collusion is the crime that Mueller is out to find and pin on Trump. Ukraine hates Russia, just keep that in mind. Now, this Ukrainian billionaire Pinchuk, who paid Trump the $150,000 as a speaking fee, also has ties to the fake narrative that Russia stole the 2016 election. Let me explain. Remember, the first we heard about the Russians interfering in the election was when the Democratic National Committee reported that it was hacked in August 2016. But, they never proved it was the Russians who hacked their servers, and Julian Assange has always denied getting any information from the Russians. You may ask, didn't the FBI confirm the Russians hacked the DNC? Nope, and this is where the Ukrainian billionaire, who paid Trump, comes into this mess. You see, the DNC only allowed a company called CrowdStrike to confirm that they were hacked, and it was CrowdStrike who claimed the Russians were the culprits. The FBI nor any other agency were ever allowed to look at the DNC servers, only CrowdStrike. Now, guess who owns CrowdStrike? The answer is a Ukrainian businessman named Dmitry Alperovich, who works for the Ukrainian billionaire Viktor Pinchuk, who paid Trump the $150,000 that has Mueller all excited. A report from The Observer, from January 2017, noted that Pinchuk funded the Washington-based think tank Atlantic Council, which is an openly anti-Russian organization partly. As the Daily Wire reports, serving on the Atlantic Council is senior fellow Dmitry Alperovich, who is the co-founder and CTO of CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is the firm that the DNC hired to investigate the alleged hacks into their servers. Michael Sheridan posted a photo of Ukrainian billionaire Viktor Pinchuk with George Soros, tweeting, "Here is Viktor with Soros. He's never far behind." CrowdStrike was called by Michael Sussman in April to blame Russia on the DNC hack. It's all coming around. Now, what does President Donald Trump say about all of this? Last night, he said, "So they find no collusion, and then they go from there and they say, well, let's keep going. And they raid an office of a personal attorney early in the morning. And I think it's a disgrace." The president adds, "So we'll be talking about it more. But this is the most conflicted group of people I've ever seen." He's right. Now, you too can see how Dirty Rat Mueller is completely conflicted in investigating Trump. He has everything to lose if the president continues to investigate the Uranium One deal.